Hey, welcome in, Aaron. A little shaky today. Yeah, working on a commission right now. Someone wanted a spooky butterfly, so here we are. I'm very shaky today. It's hard to tell on camera, but yeah. I have tremors, so all is well. I just bad pain morning. How do you guys like the new piece we finished? I mean, I kind of finished it in my own time, but oh my god, did it take so long? He took like 25 hours at least. If you guys are new, feel free to hit that like or subscribe. You'll have to excuse me while I get my tremors under control. Yeah, you can see it in the bit right there. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I am so psyched with that piece. Like that is I set the bar pretty high for myself for the next best piece. Now that's not a very crisp line. When in doubt, go for symmetry. Edges are hard to sketch. Yeah, you kind of, especially when there's not anything to rest my hand on. Um, because I have tremors, I have to kind of figure out a way to stabilize myself. So I either use my other hand or I use the piece. And when there's not a piece to kind of stabilize on, it makes it a really awkward angle. So that's kind of why I like working with big pieces so much. It kind of works with my tremors more. Because they ain't never going away. Sometimes it burns too thick, like it just did, and you have to even it out on the other side. With wood burning, you're always going to make mistakes. It's really about working with your mistakes and making sure that you can make it look cool, even with a little mistake here and there. Yeah, no, it's part of. I have essential tremors. Basically, I get tremors when I exert pressure. It's like the opposite of. It's not quite the opposite of Parkinson's, but Parkinson's is when at rest. Mine's when with exertion. But yeah, no, I have a chronic pain condition. Hey, thank you, funny. Welcome in. We're gonna get a nice golden color on the wings. The border's gonna be white, kind of like the coffins over here. Welcome in, Raylan. If you guys are new, feel free to hit that sub button. Yeah, there's the view count's pretty high. I wonder if it's this guy. This guy's drawn in the fans. But no, it's kind of just a chill morning stream. Got my coffee here. Probably not helping with the tremors, but I love coffee. Yeah, funny. I agree. So the entire background's going to be black, so that whole part's just going to be black at one point. I always say you got to trust the process. You can go back and look at the sketch of this guy. He looked way different at the beginning, so you got to trust the process. Yeah, I haven't done the sides on this one yet because I really I've been hyper fixated on this guy. But there's gonna be like a nice grass scene kind of coming up, and you're gonna see it on the sides. I'm kind of debating on the angle. I think I wanted, because they're supposed to sit on the wall. I think I want the grass going up this way. Kind of just like a little pocket nature scene. But I just wanted to get on today and stream because I wanted to. I don't know. Yeah, no, but to show you some of the other coffins, this is one of the other guys I made. He's got tails that wrap around. They have like a very nice coating too. I appreciate you, funny. So cook is right too, though. We cooking. This one, yeah, no, he's the one I, he's the one I just finished. Sorry, I just woke up too. He's the one I just finished, probably last night. I've been so hyper fixated. I put like 30 hours into him at least. I started keeping track better of the hours taken, and it was almost 30 hours. Did I get my did I get my fault like that? Not sure I understand the question. The shakes are kind of hard to get under control right now. That's awesome, H. I love that. I love inspiring people. It's so cool. It's like my favorite thing to do in art. Like, especially with my videos when I'm trying to give people courage and stuff like that. It's just genuinely, I want people to get out there and experience the joy of art and how it makes you feel sometimes. Like I'm having a very shaky morning. I could have made an excuse and not come on, but I still want to, self-express. This wing needs to be a tiny bit more bulbous. And not quite like that. Let's fix that. The whole background's gonna be black, so yeah. Yeah, that's a bit of a hard part. Seriously, H, that's so true. Like, sorry. I've never been more proud of myself than when I finished this guy. Those are slightly uneven. That's a bit better. How's everyone's day doing? Terrible line pull, but whatever. We'll clean it up. It's fun to do good line pulls, especially if you're like practicing for tattooing, but it's not necessarily essential with wood burning. Yeah, I do jobs on the side as well. I may have to even start doing things a bit more full time because of life events, but I'm still gonna be here doing this shit. Thank you, H. I appreciate you. I don't know. Maybe it's just the desire to produce something, but it really makes your day feel more worth it when you finish something. Like, it could be a day off and you're not doing anything, but if you finish a project that you've been waiting on or something like that, it's so rewarding. You could have done nothing all day, and then all of a sudden you felt like you did everything. What up, Constantine? Je m'appelle Red. I don't know how to say red in French. Occasionally I'll just get like a random jerk tremor. Yeah, getting that hard work in, funny. Hell yeah. I have to do that 9 to 5 grind to get that bag. Still shaking like a leaf over here. Just got off your hibernation. Hell yeah. Sounds relaxing. Where my eraser at? Clean up that mouth a little. There we go. bit better. This can be pretty sick by the end. Guess I should finish the grass. Sorry, I'm bonking the camera. Hey, welcome in, all support. Honestly, I wasn't even sure I was going to stream today because I finished this guy late last night. But when I saw your comment that you were going to be wanting to, you were able to watch today, I was just like, let's put on something. So I made sure to stream today for you, all support. As you can see, it's a bit of a shaky morning, too. Yeah, but how do we like the new piece? I love this guy so much. He's my favorite thing I have ever created. So proud of that. So most of these guys are on the website. I still have like 3 more coffins to put on the website, but I have 3 coffins up already. They're usually about 100. They do take a while. Like, it's gonna be at least like a 6-hour venture, 6 to 10 hours. Like, withdrawing and burning, we're already up to like at least an hour and a half. I need to stop explaining my prices. People just need a deal. Sorry, I guess there was a question, but yeah, no, he would be about. The commission. I'm probably gonna do for like 100. And when you do commissions and stuff like that, I'm definitely prone to throwing little goodies in the bag too. So it's something to look out for if you ever buy a purchase. I got plenty of other small stuff, stickers and stuff I want to offload, so. I don't know if I've shown you guys some of the stickers I made. I made some handmade ones. What's the longest I've spent on a piece? Are those real or fake eyes? I guess they could be either. Yeah, I made stickers of a few of my pieces. I want to do some more, but basically they're not like laminated yet because they're handmade. But yeah, just some of the other wood burnings I've done. And they could be real or fake eyes. Who knows? Because they're a butterfly. Honestly, it's supposed to be a monarch, but we'll see if it's giving monarch by the end. And if the person wants something more monarch, that's totally fine. I'm liking this guy either way. Thank you, thank you. It's pretty cool. Is it beaded? What kind of craft is it? How do you make the bracelet? Yeah, no. It's definitely boosting. Glass beads, metal charm. Hell yeah. That sounds sick. I don't know. Those tiny dots are gonna be hard. I'm gonna need more mental focus for that. You guys are hanging out and you haven't liked it. Feel free to like the live. I've thought about doing wood bracelets. I mean, that would be kind of cool. Even like doing like leather strapped ones and then have like a square of wood with like a hole on either side. Would be kind of sick. And just have the pendant wood part be burned. I mean, I think that's what you're saying, all support. So yeah, I agree. The problem is it's kind of hard to make too much money from the small stuff. You're putting a lot of effort into something that you're not selling for very much. So it's the big pieces get you further. Hey, welcome in, Chrissy. Happy late birthday. Your package is going out. It should be already in the mail. Welcome in, Milky Tea Makes Things. What got me into wood burning? So basically, I got into a really bad health event, and it almost killed me at one point, and I was in the hospital for a while. That aside, I was out of work for a while, and I needed something to take my time up, so I kind of was hobby hopping, going from one thing to the next, figuring out what was fun. And then at one point, I just got handed a shitty wood burner, and I was like, wow, this is awesome. And I never stopped. So yeah, here we are. It's been about 4 years. Ooh, bonk. I've been doing this for, yeah, about 4 years now. This is awkward. Supporting my hand in this position is difficult. So my logo is one of my earliest wood burnings. If you go back in my posts a little bit, you can see it. It's back up on the wall, so I'd have to untie it again. He is just a wood burning I made that is not for sale, and I put him into Photoshop or something like that. Just made him opaque, and then drew over top of him, and then double exposed it. But yeah, so he's just basically an outlining of one of my wood burnings, earlier ones, and then I just double exposed the image. So I got the copy if anyone ever wants to steal my logo. I can show them that I got the original and sue their ass. For legal reasons, it's hypothetically a joke. Actually, I don't even know if that's illegal, but I don't know. We will protect the brand. It's going to be hard in the day of AI. No, yeah, no, I'm sure it isn't illegal. I just also want to cover my ass. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, people can definitely try to copy me if they want, but I do know that I have a very original style, so it's going to be hard for them to do that. There's some eraser or pencil marks in here that kind of make it confusing. Thank you, I appreciate that. I really tried to mess around with the depth on that guy. He's gonna be a centerpiece guy for a while. I may not leave him up there every stream, but he's real cool. I love him. Does my hand ever get cramped when drawing? All the time. Sometimes it gets cramped so much and then I just forget that it's getting cramped, and because I just turn the paint off for a little and then I focus back on it and I'm like, holy shit, that's bad. I'll probably go in there and lighten that up a little. Yeah, no, it really does. Let me show you a little closer, but the white points are so white that it really does kind of add some cool depth to it. Because like the wave in front of him, I wasn't sure about it at first, but it really does add to it and make it really seem like he's underwater and that you're just looking into the depths. And those like pearly white teeth coming out, it's so sick. Well, I'm glad you got to make it today, Chrissy. Some parts of this is bugging me, but oh well. Like I said, you always make mistakes in wood burning. You just gotta roll with it. Oh yeah, we were up to 30 for a second. Hell yeah. I don't know what's going on with viewers today, but finally YouTube is loving me. I think it's just loving the new piece. Yeah, hope you feel better, Funny. This one's gonna look weird for a second because I'm going so off sketch. Hell yeah. My weirdness is coming across the canvas well. The trick is to use some charcoal pencil when you're drawing, so then it erases super easily. Not always. But I've used regular lead or graphite, whatever's in pencils, and they leave so much marks, it's so hard to get that eraser off. So I do have earrings. I don't have tons made. I can show you the thing I have. I have a whole earring stand I made for shows. Most of these aren't, I mean, I don't think any of these are on the website right now, but I do in-person shows sometimes too. So it's sometimes cool to make little earring sets. But yeah, no, I made the stand too. Yeah, no, they stick to wood so bad, so it's something you want to avoid if you're doing wood burning, is graphite. Charcoal is a very good way to do it. It's what I use. Still isn't foolproof. Sorry, this is going to just be annoying here for a second while I erase. Starts cleaning up a lot more though once I do erase it. See where I need to burn still. Like that eye. Putty erasers probably would work pretty well. I just don't have. I bought a pack of erasers a while ago that I'm just still going through. I don't tend to buy stuff unless I need it. Yeah, thank you, Funny. I appreciate that. I think I'm happy with this for now. I think we're gonna swap over to doing the background. That's funny. I'll support. I was looking for the bit, couldn't find it. Oh shit. So usually I'm wearing a mask. I even have a respirator I use sometimes if I'm like really doing it. But I'm in a well ventilated area. It's hard to talk on stream if you got a mask on your face. See, like this is a shading bit, and I'm using it for line work. You can use bits for anything. It's just practice. I'm gonna use it for a completely different purpose in a second here. Like that one burns a little deep. We'll have to figure out. We can lighten that. Another little trick is if you have a sharp blade, you can kind of just treat it like a piece of toast. And it lightens it up and you can barely see it. We call it the toast method. Did I remove the tip with my hands? Yes and no. I unscrewed it, put my thing right there, and I flipped it into the bin. And then I grabbed the new one. It is still hot for a while, but I don't. You still want to make sure to turn it off and turn it down before you swap out the bit. But there will be residual heat. If you can actually see it, it's actually red hot right now. Like wood burn toast, yeah. Yeah. It's like a public outhouse. You just gotta make sure it's well maintained. For anyone watching, that was a reply to a comment. Like that. That bugs me. You don't want to scratch it as much as just like kind of shave off the top layer. Is it satisfying because it goes white to black, or is it satisfying because of all the smoke? Because both are satisfying. I'm just wondering which one is it for you. I'm not vibing. Changing that song. Yeah, see, I don't watch the smoke very much because I'm focused on the piece. But yeah, no, it is very pretty when you look at it. Yeah, no, I get that, H. That's the part I really like. And with such high speeds, I wouldn't want to just put my bit on and leave it there for any amount of time at all, because it would burn through so fast. Like, I'm just barely tapping the surface to kind of give it the color I want, like, over and over, just because any longer and you're gonna scorch it so bad, and you're actually gonna see a really deep mark. Could I roast a marshmallow on a wood burner? Yeah. If I put a marshmallow like right here and just kind of moved it around, it would roast. I mean, this is at 800 degrees right now. It doesn't get hot until right about here, so you'd have to hold it pretty close. Yeah, no, you wouldn't want to touch it to it. Toast method to the rescue. It'll be hidden in the shading too. We'll be doing some individual, like, aura shading, kind of like, you see the depth. So I'm not worried. But yeah, you can see it just adds a little bit of crimson on if you touch it for too long. It is a mouth on the butterfly. It'll be a little bit more visible once we add some shading on the inside of the mouth. What does it eat? You. Humans. Yeah, it's still this small as a butterfly, though. So yeah, it's only gonna eat your finger. But imagine like a whole, horde of them coming at you. So basically, this is no copyright music. It's not fair. Like I'm not gonna get paid for this stream because of it, which is fine. But basically, it just means that when I re-upload it on YouTube, that it usually just gets copywritten. But it's free use on YouTube, but it's not one I'm gonna get censored or blocked for. Sorry, that's basically all I was trying to say. This music is fair use. Just can't make money from it. Sorry about that annoying sound. Yeah. You can still get watch time out of it, though, if people go back and watch it and it's not copywritten. And if I want to monetize my channel, I need watch time. How much time? I need like 3 million. Or no, I need like. No, that's the shorts count. I think I need 3,000 watch time hours. Or is it that high? I don't know. I don't know what I need. I have the subs to do it, but I don't have the watch time, so we're chilling. Streams don't count, apparently. Yeah, no, it's really stupid. Or at least not that I can tell, because none of my stream hours really go towards watch time. Yeah, streams are good for building subs, but not really getting you at watch time hours. The best way to make money on YouTube is to actually put out long form videos. And I don't know what to do for that. I don't want to Mr. Beastify myself and be like, hey guys, Welcome in. See, I've done that. I've done the time lapses. I've even talked over it before, but those videos don't do good. If you go to my videos on my channel page, I have like 5 videos. A couple of them are copywritten, but yeah, no, they're time lapses. I started by doing time lapses. Damn it, that's a dark mark. I gotta think of my next big piece now. I finished my other big guy. Yeah, no. I've thought about that, but I don't really. I actually think YouTube's gonna stop monetizing AI videos soon, which is awesome. I don't know if that also includes AI voice videos. Oh yeah, it's a legit job for no money. I've spent hours and hours and hours editing a video before, a time lapse, and I've spent hours doing the work, and I've posted that and it got nothing. But then when you post a stupid reveal of like you sitting there and then revealing the picture, it gets like 10,000 views, and it's like, okay. So the low effort stuff is what people actually want. I mean, I do all the reveals, so I know that that's what does well and people want. So it's, I don't know, I guess it's just from experience. Yeah, there's definitely some weird AI voices out there. True enough. Retention's important though. Like if they don't stick around for at least 50% of the video, it's yeah, I was gonna say Milky Tea is right. It's if they don't stick around for at least 50% of the video, YouTube still considers it a bad video. So you have to also have retention where people have suspense for at least like the first half and then get what they want afterwards. So you gotta have a hook, and then you gotta have suspense, and then you gotta have the reveal. And that's basically the algorithm I've discovered works best. Exactly. Post anything over 30 seconds, it's too long. You gotta say something scandalous in the first 30 seconds for them to care. That's not a stab at anyone, it's just the attention spans of humans. Teach my bird to wood burn. That would be funny. Smoke is toxic to birds, sadly. But yeah, no, I agree. Using trending sounds is definitely important sometimes, but it's kind of just cool to use your own music, stuff you find a vibe to yourself. Especially if you're an artist, if it's a vibe to yourself, it's going to be a vibe to the art. I got snakes and birds, yeah. Paramore's good. I definitely like Paramore. I went through that phase for sure. I don't know if the spider's still around. I've been checking. I got other bugs too. I don't know if I did. I don't think I did, honestly. I've been on grunge radio lately. It might have. I think it did, honestly. It was a capture from outside, and I don't think he liked it. That's one of the bad things about keeping bugs sometimes. They don't handle the transition well. Oh yeah, it's definitely going to take less. This is only one side. I haven't drawn out the other sides yet. I still need to, but I wanted to burn something this morning, so here we are. No worries, Chrissy. There's a chance I probably wrap it up here shortly anyways. It's been over an hour. We'll see. There's still 15 people here though, so we got a crowd. I got time. I can hop over to the detail shading. I ain't doing anything this morning. Before I answer that question, is that a bad thing or a good thing that you hear it? Because it's my fish tank next to me, and it's I never know if it's bugging people or if it's relaxing to people. So feel free to let me know. I'm always down for constructive criticism. Honestly, we're just low on water right now, so I need to do a little bit of a top up. Well, now hopefully you guys don't notice it too bad. Do you also get kids telling their full name and age? Sometimes. Or at least they troll and say they are 12 or something like that. Sometimes you also have to just assume people are trolling. Yeah, no, I've had people telling me that they were just a young kid, but generally my art doesn't, young kids aren't liking my art half the time, so I don't usually have that big of a deal with it. I technically have mine set to 18 and over too. I don't know if that's normal. Oh yeah, no, I was on YouTube way too early. Honestly, it wasn't that bad at the beginning. At the beginning, YouTube was very wholesome. Oh yeah, media literacy is definitely something that needs to be taught better. What we're reading and consuming, especially as a young kid, is very, very important. Well, quite honestly, the internet isn't for kids. I'm not saying kids shouldn't be on the internet, but we need a kids internet that is different than the regular internet. Quite honestly, because yeah, this internet is too bad. I mean, what if we just had an independent server that only had kids stuff? I don't know how achievable that is, but still. And basically, if they're a kid, you only let them on certain things. Yeah, I mean, yeah. The internet's a hard thing to talk about and even restrict in any ways. It could have been such a useful tool, but it has been used for so much wrong. I mean, I guess normalize giving your kid a leapfrog and only a leapfrog for like the beginning of part of their life then. That was an independent server, wasn't it? They still gotta learn too. So can't just do Cartoon Network. Although I do fuck with Cartoon Network. Even today. Yeah. Well, the stuff they used to put on would not fly nowadays. Like if you put on Courage the Cowardly Dog, people would be terrified. And it wouldn't really be the kids that would be terrified, it would be the adults for some reason. Yeah. I mean, I think we're going into a culture where memes and literacy and literature are going to intertwine. Back in the day, people would say, "Oh, they're using all this new lingo and all that kind of stuff. They got to use it by their proper words too." So it's just a cycle that keeps perpetuating. These words will become part of our literacy at some point. Like everyone thought Shakespeare talked real weird until, everyone started talking like Shakespeare. Language has fads and trends. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Or are we witnessing evolution? Because humans evolve. Maybe not as quickly as it seems, but our language is evolving. Stream is still here. It's a bit of a long one. Kind of hyper fixated. Might have to stop it soon here, anyways. I still got a little bit of time. My art brain is consuming me lately. Well, good. I want to get this commission done too. Make sure I take my time with it though as well. Yeah, I wake up early, so I tend to have a lot of the morning hours to do what I want. Even if it was a work day, I wouldn't be having to leave until like right now. Probably will wrap it up here soon though. Do some off-stream work on this guy. Just wanted to hop on for a bit. He is looking pretty cool though. I'll definitely keep adding some more details in. I'll kind of clean it up. It still looks a little rough in some areas, but I think it's gonna be sick. Still gotta do this drawing out the sides too. But yeah, if you guys want to catch the next drawing, catch the next live stream. I still got this guy to finish too. Maybe I'll hop on if I'm feeling it and do this guy sometime this weekend. I don't know. I may not post too much about, I mean, I'll probably post like final products and stuff of this, but you know, I may not do another live stream of it. But if you guys want to catch the next one, see me make something else cool, yeah, feel free to drop a sub. I need to go stretch and work out, eat some breakfast. Oh, of course, stream viewers pop right as I'm wrapping up. Anyways, if you guys want to catch the next stream, drop a sub, drop a like. You can see me finish these guys. And yeah, I love you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out. Thank you guys.